So you've got this incredible idea, right? The passion is there, the drive is there, and you're ready to build something amazing. Now comes one of the most exciting first steps, picking the perfect name for your business. It feels so creative and personal, but here in India, it's also a serious legal step. Let's dive in and make sure you get this right from the start.
What's in a name? It's a question poets have asked for centuries. But when you're an entrepreneur in India about to launch your dream company, the answer isn't just poetic, it's incredibly practical, and it's legally binding.
For your business in India, the answer is everything. Your company's name is so much more than just a cool phrase on your website. It's your entire brand identity, it's your legal signature, and it's the very first impression you'll make on everyone. It's the foundation you're going to build your entire future on. But that foundation has to be built on solid, legally approved ground.
And this is where the dream can hit a bit of a wall. That name you've spent weeks, maybe even months brainstorming, the one that perfectly captures your entire vision, it could get a big fat stamp on it that says, rejected by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, or the MCA. See, founders often get swept up in the creative excitement, but the MCA operates on a very strict set of rules.
But that's exactly why we're here. Think of this as your playbook for success. We're going to walk through the 4 essential naming rules you have to know, break down the step-by-step approval process, and I'll even give you some expert pro tips to help you avoid that rejection stamp.
All right, let's start with the absolute foundation. Before you get too attached to any single name, you have to understand the legal framework. Think of these as the 4 core pillars of compliance. If you get these right, you're already halfway there.
Okay, rule number 1. This is the biggest one, and the most common reason for rejection. Your name must be unique and not too similar to any other existing company or LLP. Now, the key here is the MCA's definition of similar. They don't just look at the spelling. They check for phonetic similarity, how the name sounds when you say it out loud, and even its meaning.
And this is where so many people get tripped up. Let me give you some real-world examples. Just adding an S to turn Tech Solution into Tech Solutions, that's not enough. It'll get rejected. Naming your company Quick Cart with a K when Quick Cart with a C already exists, that's an immediate no because they sound exactly the same. The lesson here is simple. Minor tweaks just won't cut it.
Next up, rule number 2, your name can't be prohibited or considered undesirable. This is a big bucket, but it mainly means you have to avoid a few things. Don't use a name that implies you're connected to the government, like India Services. You absolutely cannot infringe on a registered trademark, so something like Tata Tech is a definite no-go. Of course, any offensive words are forbidden. And finally, if you want to use regulated words like bank or insurance, you need to get special permission from regulators like the RBI first.
Rule number 3 is all about being authentic. Your name should give some kind of clue about what your business actually does, as you've stated in your official documents. You can't call your company Innovate Solar Power if you're in the business of selling textiles. A name that's misleading isn't just confusing for customers, it's a fast track to rejection from the MCA.
And finally, rule number 4. This one is simple, but it's completely non-negotiable. Your company's name has to end with the correct legal suffix. This tells everyone your company's structure, whether that's private limited, OPC private limited for a one-person company, or LLP. This suffix is a mandatory part of your legal name. Getting this wrong is an immediate red flag.
So, you've got the rules down and you have a few great compliant name ideas. Perfect. Now let's talk about how you actually get it approved. This is the practical, step-by-step journey from your initial research to getting that final green light from the Registrar of Companies.
It really boils down to 3 key steps. First, do your homework. Seriously. Check the MCA portal for existing names, search the trademark database, and while you're at it, see if the domain name and social media handles are free. Step 2, you apply for the name reservation using the SPEIC Plus Part A form. Now, this is important. You can only submit one name at a time. Then, step 3, you wait for the review, which usually takes about 1 to 2 business days.
Okay, now you know the rules and you know the process, which already puts you way ahead of the curve. But I want to give you a few pro tips, some insider advice that can really make the difference between a quick approval and weeks of frustration. Let's make sure you get this right on the very first try.
First, keep it simple and memorable. Make sure the name aligns with your long-term brand vision and actually speaks to your target audience. Think ahead. Will this name still fit if your business expands or diversifies? And here it is, the most important pro tip I can give you. Always have 3 to 5 compliant backup names ready to go. Trust me, if your first choice gets rejected, having backups will save you so much time and headache.
So let's bring all of this together. As you can see, choosing a name in India isn't just about being creative. Following these rules isn't about jumping through hoops for a government department. It's about laying the very first, most important brick in your brand's foundation, a foundation that you want to last.
By doing your homework and preparing smartly, you're not just getting a name approved. You're building a strong, recognizable, and future-proof business from day one. A great, compliant name is a real investment in your company's future success.
I know the process can seem a little intimidating, but it really doesn't have to be a source of stress. With the right guidance, you can navigate this with total confidence and get back to what you do best, building your business. So are you ready to get your name secured the smart way?
If you'd rather focus on your big idea and leave all the compliance details to an expert, our team at Filing Buddy is here to help. We guide entrepreneurs through this process every single day, giving you peace of mind and a completely hassle-free start to your amazing journey. Contact us today.